Hello, how's everybody? So last night when I was talking to you yesterday, I was doing the Access program, and I actually, believe it or not, I actually continued to finish the whole Access of what I came up with already, the different topics. And this is moving forward. And the first, this one is going to be called, this YouTube, is Jehovah Witnesses are not Christian. First of all, they don't even want to be Christian. And if you, I'm sorry. And if you think about how, how can I say, when you were a Jehovah Witness or when I was a Jehovah Witness, that's one thing that I didn't feel comfortable about saying that I was Christian, because they do talk about the Christian religions as being the world empire false religion. Now, because of the lies and because of the make believe that they have, I have to go according to what they do. And like I said, the truth is about what you do, what you do, basically what you do. So, what they do, what they say, and according to pretty much all of the information that I put down, I call them scenes, like, the different, if you follow this, you really have to follow. I can't go back to continually go over what I did as far as the book that I was creating. Every one of them state that they're not Christian. I mean, when you think about when you're a Jehovah Witness, how you don't have respect for Christian religions. So what I'm trying to say, Christian and being Christian is like you're one. You have an understanding with other people. And there's a lot of different Christian religions, and how you still want to fit in with everybody. And you have a zeal, like somebody say you're a Christian, you go, yes, I'm a Christian. Now, also, history has a lot to do with things, okay? You can't deny history, okay? First of all, if we didn't have schools, if we didn't have books, if we didn't have history, we would have to start from scratch every time. Every time that we do something, the whole society would have to start from scratch. But because we have history, we can learn from different mistakes. We can learn about what happened in the past. And the first century Christians it was where I went back, and they would not fit in. I mean, what I'm trying to say, they don't even want to fit in to what any beliefs of a Christian have of any belief that the Christians have. Okay, so and I told you about the scenes or the different topics that I have. I have them down as fields. If you're interested, if most people would be familiar with Access the program. So I got them all down, and everybody who's familiar with the way I'm doing this is like Jehovah, things that are demonized, Christendom, Christianity. Actually, I can put Christianity in here too. Christendom slash Christianity. Okay, so I'm putting that together, and just going through this list, you can see where they don't. And I hope that you get in. I hate to get off the screen, but you can see where they don't fit in. Not just that they don't fit in, they don't want to. So I got Christianity slash, Christendom slash Christi. I think I spelled it right. Okay, so let's see if I. Okay, now check the spelling later on. Okay, so all these categories they don't fit into because of the fact that and you have to do this. I mean, a lot of people wonder why I'm doing this, but in order to understand things and move forward in life, you have to understand what went wrong or what's going wrong, especially since my family is in the Jehovah Witness and I came from a Jehovah Witness. There's still things that I'm missing or that I missed out or that I need to understand. So this is why I have to continually do this until I come to a certain point, until I until I complete this task. So everything that they stand for, as far as all these things, I mean, I grew up in it, you know what I mean? I still have family there. They're in no way Christian. I mean, the biggest point about not being Christian is because they deny Christianity. They talk about Christianity. How can you say that you're a Christian and yet you say that Christianity is um is uh is a empire false religion? Okay, so that's just one big thing. But because of the fact that there's so many lies that are told, I have to do this in this way. I can't go by anything they say because, like I said, even in Christianity, they say that they're not. They say that Christianity is an empire of false religion. Okay, you can't say Christianity and then you can't say Christendom is an empire of false religion. Not just that, but even if you discount that, there's so everything else goes in line with that they are not Christians. Another point that I came up with is their Kingdom Hall, which stresses that they have a earthly organization. Okay, and we know that Satan rules the earth, or if God is setting up right now, he would, I could say it in the past tense. If God has taken over right now, which I'm almost positive he has, things don't happen overnight. But what I'm saying is that, well, even if he has taken over, he's still ruling from heaven. Okay, but they don't have a heavenly organization. Everything that a Christian stands for, they go against. Not they don't just go against, they deny it. And there's something else that I wanted to say as far as that's concerned. Okay, and these are the things that are taught by the Jehovah Witnesses themselves. I know they do a lot of things blindly. I mean, like they're blinded, but I can't put that in. If you're blinded and you're still doing something that's against Christianity's beliefs, I mean, you're still in it. Which the only good part is that, I mean, we as Christians would have to try and that's what we're doing here as Ex-jehovah Witnesses, and there's other organizations who try and take the blindfold off, or we know that they're blinded, and we have to help them. Okay, but it still doesn't deny the fact that they're still lying and make believe, and they go against for no reason certain things that they even say. So that's why I had to come up with this access this access table, I guess you can call it. Okay, so this one is pretty much state that they're not Christian. I mean, because in one of my comments they said that I think someone said that they're Christian even though they're lying and saying that they're not Christian. But that's not the case. The case is that they're not Christian. They don't even have a heavenly organization. They don't think about, and not just that, but they do and they don't. Okay, they can say they have a heaven, and then they say they don't have a heaven. I mean, and then with Jesus, I mean, Christianity is about the total belief in Jesus is God. And they would totally disagree with that. And we're talking from the history and from the first century Christians. And not just that, but just think about something now history now. 1,000 years from this, let's say 100 years. No, let me see. Let's say 1,000 years. What is it? The first century. did I say first century? I think it's, yeah, there's first century Christians. And we know for a century is 100 years. And anything that happened 100 years ago nowadays, we still pretty much have intact because of passing down of information, writings, and things like that. So the first century Christians pretty much knew what happened 100 years ago, which is not really that long. There are some people who can even live close to 100 years, and they have family members, and they pretty much tell you things that happened. I mean, I'm pretty old. I mean, I could tell you the things that happened like 50 years ago, you know? So, what I'm trying to say is that they would have to hold some truths with the first century Christians, and they don't hold any of them. They don't, they just, it's like, first of all, I want to say it is all just make believe, lies, deceptions. And I'm getting into deceptions now. So what I decided to do was on this next field, I'm going to put down, are they Christians? Okay. So I'm going to put down, are they Christians? Okay, wait. I can't do that. I can't do that here. Are they? I have to make it an actual field. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Okay, but anyway, so what I'm going to do now on my third field, because I have to name the fields. I haven't worked at this program in a long time. I mean, the first field, I don't, let me see if I can name the field. Okay, let me see. Okay, 1 second. Okay, the field names you entered does not follow Microsoft. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about naming the fields because I can still, because it's just 3, I still have it mentally. But my third field is going to be, are they Christian? And I can go down through them all. And the first one is Jehovah, okay? Wait, what in the world is happening? Oh, okay. I have to add, okay. Let me see how I'm going to add this field. Let me see. I got to see how I'm going to add this field. I think, name the field. You do not enter Microsoft's name. If you posted the name of another application, try pressing X now for more information. Okay. But I know I can change this field. I'm sorry. Look at, I just can't get to that field. But yet, I have it here. 1 second, okay, I'm sorry. But this one works. Oh, this is really getting to me. Okay, let me see. Oh. Escape. Escape. Okay. I don't know. I gotta figure this out. But so what I'm gonna do, because I'm in a field and I can't access. I can't. Let me see, real quick. Okay, let me see. I want to do this. More information about the objects. The field name you enter does not follow Microsoft object naming rules. If you pass the name from another application. Okay, no, I didn't do that. Okay. So anyway, I can't get in here, but I'm going to figure this out later on. This thing is giving me problems for some reason. Okay. I mean, it's not letting me do anything. Okay, so let me see. Oh, I think I know what happened. Okay. Let me see. I'm sorry for this. Everything's gonna work out. Okay, anyway, I can't do it now. So what I'm trying to say is I gotta match each one up to see about Christianity. like, okay, Jehovah, and then they have things that may be demonized, and then Christianity, the world don't celebrate. So all these things are going to show that they're not Christian. And it's not a big deal for them because they don't really want to be Christian. I mean, it's always a slippery subject because when I was a Jehovah Witness, when somebody would say, "Are you Christian?" and I would go, "Yes." I mean, that's how it would be. It wouldn't be like, "Yes, I'm a Christian." It would be like, "Yes," you know. And it's not. It's either something that they feel uncomfortable with or something. But this is YouTube. It's a stress that I'm going forward with this, and then well, my next one will I'll have the explanations of why they're not Christian, and then I'm also going to do, like I said, as I said before, the other 3 points to understand exactly what's happening in my mind, in their minds, and for future purposes. So I hope everybody enjoyed this, and you can see. And you know the thing about it is I like to include God in everything that I do because a lot of people don't. I mean, I'm not doing this all alone. I mean, even when I have to talk about the structure, and I talked about the structure earlier, because someone wants me to work on about the charters, you know, as far as being an organization, which I'm going to work on too, which is very, I mean, it's very complex, and I know I can handle it. But I just want to let everybody know that, you know, I pray about these things, and I couldn't do things all by myself, you know, with anything that I'm doing. It's so I like to give the credit to, you know, for the help, you know, for being, you know, understanding God and wanting to do the best that I can so that people can understand certain things. Sometimes it may sound pretty much, you know, out there, but that's just the way it is, you know. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope everybody enjoyed this one. This one is about Christianity. Is Jehovah Witnesses Christian? And they're not. Thank you very much. Bye.